All right, welcome. Hey, if you're an employer, you're going to want to listen to this. We're about to break down why on-site forklift training, well, it isn't just some good idea. It's probably one of the most critical investments you can make for your company's safety, its productivity, and yeah, its bottom line.
Okay, so let's just dive right in. Look, before we even get to the solution, we have to talk about the problem. It's so important to understand the huge risks your business is facing, like every single day if you don't have properly certified forklift operators. So what is the real cost of an untrained operator? Seriously, this is a question every single employer needs to be asking, because the answer, well, it goes way, way beyond just a simple training fee. We're talking about something that can impact your entire business.
And here's the thing. The consequences of doing nothing, they're really, really severe. You're looking at immense property damage from accidents, your insurance costs just skyrocketing, and the most important thing, the risk of serious injuries or even, God forbid, fatalities. And if that's not enough, you could be staring down some hefty fines from OSHA, maybe even criminal charges. It's a risk no business can afford to take. Okay, so I think we've made the problem pretty clear, right? Now let's talk about the solution. The best solution, really, for protecting your business, your people, and honestly, your own peace of mind. And that is bringing the training right to your worksite. And here's the crucial point. Bringing the training into your actual work environment, it's not just an option, it's really the best option. It's flexible, so it can meet your specific needs, and it is by far the most effective way to get rid of all those serious risks we were just talking about.
But you might be thinking, why? Why is this so much better than just sending my team off-site to a school? Well, let's break down the real, tangible benefits, the ones that affect your day-to-day operations and, of course, your bottom line.
And what's so cool about this is how all these benefits, they just feed into each other. Think about it. Better safety makes for more confident operators, right? And that boosts productivity. The customized learning part, that cuts down on accidents and maintenance costs, which of course saves you money. It's this awesome cycle that just makes your whole operation stronger. Let's talk money, because this lays out the financial win perfectly. On one side, you've got off-site schools. You're paying for the course, for travel, and you're paying wages for employees who aren't even there working. Production just grinds to a halt. But with on-site training, boom! You get rid of those extra fees and, this is the big one, you keep that costly production downtime to a bare minimum. Okay. This right here, this is where on-site training just blows everything else out of the water. I mean, a generic course can't teach your team about that one tight corner in aisle 3, or the specific quirks of your forklift models. On-site training is tailored exactly to your trucks, your layout, your unique hazards. And as a bonus, that helps lower your equipment maintenance costs over time too. And you know what? It really is this simple. Confident operators are productive operators. When someone is trained in their actual work environment on the exact machine they use every single day, they build real, genuine confidence. And that confidence, it translates directly into better efficiency. It means more work gets done faster. All right, so hopefully you're sold on why this is the way to go. So now let's talk about the how. When you decide to implement on-site training, you've basically got two clear paths you can take.
So as you can see here, you could hire an outside consultant. And look, that can work, especially if you have a really small team and you don't need training very often. But for most businesses, if you have a decent number of operators or you're always bringing new people on, appointing your own internal trainer it's by far the more sensible, cost-effective, and practical choice.
Okay, so let's say we agree that developing an in-house trainer is the best path forward. That brings us to the next really critical question. How in the world do you pick the right person for such a vital role?
And listen, you're not just looking for your best driver. That's not enough. You need a safety champion. This has to be someone with years of experience under their belt and an absolutely impeccable safety record. But just as important, they need to be a dedicated leader, someone with great communication skills who actually wants the role and who can command the respect of their peers.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. This is the official definition, straight from OSHA. The key phrase here is that this person has to be demonstrably competent, not just to drive the forklift, but to actually train and evaluate other operators. This isn't a friendly suggestion, folks. It's a requirement.
All right, let's bring this all home. When you really step back and look at all the different factors, the risks, the costs, the benefits, the conclusion for you and your business becomes crystal clear.
So here's the ultimate takeaway.
This is not just about ticking some compliance box. It's about fundamentally building a stronger, safer, and, yeah, more profitable business from the ground up. And you do that by investing in your people, right where they work. Because safe operators are productive operators. Period. So, the final question I have, it's for you. Who on your team is ready to lead? The person who can become that safety champion, who can boast your productivity and elevate your entire operation? Chances are they're already on your payroll. It's time to find them.